So Ian, how are you? Good to see you after 5 weeks.
Yep, good to see you as well.
Yeah, good stuff, buddy. So yeah, I just wanted to get your feedback because obviously you've done tremendously well in the last 4 to 5 weeks.
Yep.
Been quite a quick turnaround for you. But
Mm.
before you sort of came, we sort of started the program. Um, how was life like before you sort of come to us? What were you sort of going through?
Well, I sort of knew what I needed to do. I said my blood pressure was a bit high. Well, it's too high for my age, to be honest. I had a bit of a routine in place where I was training myself, but it's like one of those where I suppose I was a bit like adrift at sea. I was sort of paddling around, trying to find a solution to get the blood pressure right, improve my fitness, and I wasn't sure what to do. And I think when obviously we had our discussion and we talked through the program and everything that needed to be done and how you can make the improvements, it seemed like the lifeline that I needed at the time to be able to bring myself back to where I needed to be. And obviously, working with yourself and Declan and the other guys doing the analyzing the bloods and everything, they just sort of pinpointed what needed to be done at the time. And I've been working through the program, and you can see the results. It's been a real benefit. The weight's come down significantly, the blood pressure's drastically improved, and I feel significantly better. And one of the main benefits that I've found is being mentally a lot sharper.
Oh yeah, like cognitively at sort of work and
Yeah, absolutely,
because you run your own
absolutely.
business, right? And like
Yeah,
stress.
yeah. And I mean, it's long hours. It's long hours, but the way the whole program you put it together was great in the fact that it's manageable. You follow the diet, which is, relatively straightforward to do, and as long as you do the workouts and you you follow the routine and the program, you get the results.
Yeah, and before you kind of started, what was you being told? Obviously, being told you're going to be on medication for life, basically, right?
Yeah, so the doctor basically said, look, it is what it is. Your blood pressure's a bit high. It's probably stress, but you're just gonna have to take the medication and that's it. And we'll just review it. If it gets any worse, maybe we'll up it. We'll just monitor it. But it's difficult. They say, oh, make lifestyle changes, but they don't really say what to do. And
Right.
it's hard to be able to get an individual analysis because I suppose I've seen so many people, so it's a brush stroke for them, a one brush stroke fits all. But this is what I needed was somebody to say, look, this is where you're at. This is exactly what you need to do. We know how we can help. Medication doesn't have to be something for life, and we can make the changes. And I think so far, I mean, what am I, 4, 6 weeks into the program now?
Yeah,
6 weeks
about that,
into the
isn't it?
program. Yeah, and the changes are visible, and it's exactly what I needed. It's the push that I needed, to get where I am now. And I
Nice.
know and the great thing is that I feel it's sustainable moving forward as well. Like the program's not like all in and you just won't be able to maintain it.
Yeah.
It is maintainable, which is so important because no point
Yeah.
doing it for 2, 3 months and then going back to the old ways.
Yeah, that's right. It's got to be sustainable and realistic for your
Mm,
lifestyle. You've got run a business, you've got 3 kids, traveling
yeah,
for the summer. So yeah, it's got to be really realistic for you. So I'm glad you've
yeah,
kind of executed it and we built it around you. So you've come off half of medication. You're looking to come
yeah,
off like the full one, right? After another month
yeah. So another couple of weeks, I'll be looking at reducing it to zero.
to zero.
Yeah, to
Okay,
zero, coming off the medication.
so you've halved one.
My dose.
You've halved your dose after 5 weeks. Then you're going to look to
Yeah,
come off it and again another 4 weeks.
yeah, yeah. So, and that's just originally when I told the doctor what was going on, they saw the results so far and they were blown away. They went,
Oh,
how have
really?
you managed? Yeah, they said, how have you managed to do it?
Oh,
How have you managed to get your blood pressure that low where it needs to be? So they gave their blessing and said, absolutely, if you can maintain these figures, then we're happy for you to come off it.
yeah, that's well. That's
So,
unlike doctors to say that. If I'm honest,
well,
I've
yeah,
heard some
absolutely.
arguments from a few people from they've tried to keep you on
Mm,
it, but that's great.
mm,
So the results have been cognitive. Obviously, you've lost about six,
yeah,
7 kilos. Body confidence
yes,
has improved.
yeah.
What else do you feel the results you've kind of got?
Well, I just feel that I just feel good in general.
Yeah.
You know, And I think that's extremely important, especially when you've got like a an active lifestyle, a lot going on. What I do is quite stressful anyway. You want to be bringing your A game to everything that you do, and that's what this, program has given me so far. It's just made me feel really, really good.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm so glad you followed through.
Mm,
And
mm.
I guess lastly, there's obviously a trust factor when you do everything, right? What was
Yeah.
your what when we first initially spoke? Obviously, there's a bit of a trust factor. And what would you say
Yeah.
to people that may be sitting on the
uh,
fence now?
yeah. Okay. So that's a really good point because when, like myself, when I had high blood pressure, I didn't really know where to turn.
Yeah.
And you start looking, and then for some reason your algorithm catches on because you're Googling things. And obviously I started seeing all these things. I saw you
Beetroot
cropping up.
powder and stuff.
Yeah, I saw you cropping up on social media a lot. And I know we had an initial conversation. I was slow to respond. I was skeptical and everything. And when we had our discussion and we talked about it, obviously I had the confidence in what you said, um and here we are. The proof's been in the pudding, to be honest. Um, and what I would say is there's probably other programs out there, but this and what you told me and what we discussed has worked. And that's all I can say. It's working.
Yeah, no, love it. And again,
And I was skeptical. I was
yeah,
extremely
sure.
skeptical.
Yeah,
But to be honest, if you can improve your health to the level that I've done it so far, I've got the weight off, got the blood pressure down, it's worth the money. It's worth every penny.
absolutely, absolutely. And we've still got a little while to go yet, so we can
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
find the
still
goals.
got another, 6 weeks or something like that. So
Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah, onwards and upwards.
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, no, I appreciate you sharing your story. Hopefully, anyone watching this, it will inspire them to
Mm,
realize there is no shortcuts. You've got to put in the work. There is people out
mm,
there who can help you, and there is life, obviously, after medication. Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely. Well, thanks.
appreciate
Appreciate it.
it. Yeah. Cheers, buddy.
All right.